Parliament has constituted a 20-member selection committee that will select members of the appointment committee and business committees in Parliament. The members of these committees, when appointed, will preside over various sectors and issues confronting the country, including the vetting of ministers and their deputies.
One key agenda for Parliament after the inauguration ceremony on 7 January is the selection of parliamentary committees. The Speaker of Parliament, Professor Michael Quay, on Tuesday presented the motion for the formation of select committees. This will ensure the appointment of members of the various parliamentary committees. Members on both sides of the House, however, debated on the best ratio to be used in the selection process. At the end of the day, a 20-member selection committee was formed. The minority leader, Mr. Haruna Idrisu, said the selection committee should be able to select members of the various parliamentary committees by Wednesday.
The selection committee will commence work with recommendations for the composition and approval of the business and appointments committee of Parliament. The business committee, in order to schedule the work of Parliament and what the priorities of government are, and the appointments committee, noting that government will begin getting its machinery in place for the execution of policies through the appointment of ministers. And the Constitution provides that Parliament shall, with the prior approval of Parliament, prior approval means that necessary and compelling, that Parliament gives approval to the President's nominee, which will kick off with the work of the Appointments Committee and referrals from Mr. Speaker to the Appointments Committee to interrogate the standing of those so proposed by the President for consideration of ministerial appointment. We will look at their intellect, we will look at their emotions, we will look at their disposition, we would look at their background, and would invite the public to assist us with any memoranda that affects the person to inform the decision that we will take.
The first Deputy Majority Whip, Mr. Matthew Nyendam, explained the criteria for the selection.
We have the majority, Deputy Majority Leader. It's an automatic member of that committee. That is the appointment committee. It's also chaired by the first deputy whip, the first deputy speaker. That is the chair. So it runs down. From there, when you take the previous parliament, that is the 6th parliament, we have people who have also served on the appointment committee. That means that when it comes to experience, we first look at them, because they have been there before, they've done the work for almost 4 years, so we give them some kind of consideration. That doesn't mean that they are automatic members of that committee. No. Then from there, we begin to look at the breakdowns to the regional level. Okay? And like I said earlier, yes, this is the region. First timers must put 1 or 2 people. Then we look at gender. It should not just be only men or women. No. We need to see how we can also project gender sensitivity on those committees.
Parliament adjourned sitting to Wednesday, January 11.